Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here this morning. This is a work session. There will be no voting going on this work session for today. This is an opportunity for the three commissioners of Pickens County to discuss projects we've got coming on. The agenda is kind of pretty light for today, so just bear with us. Shouldn't be here all that long. But anyway, item number one on the agenda is the Pickens County 2017-2018 asphalt paving project bids. We've had three bids come in. Caldwell Construction, which was $1,141,271.76. C.W. Matthews, which was $1,113,603. Bartow Paving, which was $1,008,506. And anybody's phone goes off, they can buy lunch. Northwest Georgia Paving was $1,006,162, and then Johnson Paving was $1,007,920. Johnson Paving has got the bids the last 2 years. Northwest Georgia Paving had come in approximately $1,700 less than Johnson, which they are the low person on the totem pole. We have, between myself and Johnny and the head of the road department, Kim Quinton, looked at the bid packages. The city has used North Georgia Paving in the past. We've used Johnson Paving the last 2 times on these big structures. I really can't find anything different between the two bids to deny Northwest Georgia Paving, even though it's just $1,700 over $1 million bid. If y'all get any other suggestions or items, I think Northwest did have some issues with some City of Jasper paving a year or 2 ago, but I'm assuming they'll get that corrected underneath that. So that being said, what we're looking at is Northwest Georgia Paving. Have y'all get any more comments to that?
Were we pleased with Johnson over the past 2 years?
We were very pleased with Johnson over the past 2 years. We've never used Northwest Georgia Paving. We know what they've done for the City of Jasper. And I did contact Lonnie Waters and the Mayor Weaver, just to ask that particular question, if they had any major issues with Northwest Georgia Paving. They did not.
What I've seen, this last year that they've done, this looks pretty good. This says that previously.
Well, the biggest thing we checked on is, the gravel that you put in the asphalt. We advertised it at 9.5 size gravel, going to mix it with the asphalt, and I just wanted to be sure it was still at 9.5, not 12.5, because the bigger the gravel, the asphalt's cheaper, and for various reasons, but mainly when you use bigger gravel, you don't get a smoother finish. So the 9.5, they won't stay with the 9.5 size on the gravel. The tack was primarily the same. We couldn't find any glowing issues between either one of them. My recommendation, I guess, is to go with Northwest Georgia Paving, unless somebody knows something that I don't. My recommendation is to go with Northwest Georgia Paving. We'll try them and see how well they do. They are $1,700 cheaper. I know it's $1 million project, but
I just can't believe it'd be that little difference in that bigger contract.
well, we got 3 up here. You got Bartow Paving is $1,008,000. Northwest Georgia is $1,006,000. And Johnson Paving is $1,007,000. I mean, those are very, very close bids. And Caldwell and C.W. Matthews was up 1.1 plus on their 2 bids. But as soon as y'all get comfortable with that, I know it's 2 more weeks before we have a county meeting. But and I know we're not supposed to vote this morning, but I don't even know that I want to break that rule either. But we're going to lose 2 weeks waiting to approve the bid. But just for discussion on that one, any others? Y'all have any questions? You got anything? Please email me or email Johnny or email Kim Quinton on that. All right. And then item number 2, we want to discuss the road paving schedule for next year. Johnny has got a tentative list. We don't have a complete schedule, but we need to get those projects turned in. So if y'all got any roads that could go on the LMIG list for the next spring and summer, please get them turned in to us. They might already be on the list. This project here that I just mentioned has got quite a few. As most of y'all know, there's just, I think 100% of the roads behind the Walmart are going to be resurfaced. We've already changed all the pipes, culverts, and all that. And then there's 7 other roads other than what's behind the Walmart, such as Fire Tower Road is up for resurfacing. Camp Road from 53 over to the 4-way stop there in front of Roper Park. That section's going to be resurfaced. Gosh, I hate
Camp Road?
Huh? The one from 53 up from the school, not 53 over Windy, 53 up from the school. That section had not been done. Had some water leak problems out there at the time we were doing it originally. So that's part of that project. And there's 5 others, I believe.
Still hollow.
Huh?
Still hollow.
Still hollow, going to be resurfaced.
What about the road that goes up to Holy Family Church? I can't think of the name.
Griffith.
Isn't it?
Griffith Road.
The Holy Family, where's?
You know, across from the Dollar General.
Is that road on there?
Man, check.
I have the list.
Yeah. Oh, you got the list?
You got the deal.
You got the list.
You ain't gonna be on the
Can you
list.
read us
No,
the
you
list?
can't. Try.
Okay.
Get it pulled up.
Just bring in the seven others and what all in there behind Walmart.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Can I applaud when you say you're gonna do all them streets? That'd be really nice.
It's been many years since those been done. It took all winter. We got we replaced all the pipes, cross drains, enlarged them also.
Hold it a certain way. All those up behind Walmart, Old Philadelphia Road, Grady Street, Jackson Street, John Street, Northside Drive, Gordon Road, Myrtle Street, Armanda Street, Glenna Street, West Gordon Road, Gold Springs Drive, East Gold Springs Drive, and then Fire Tower Road off Hill City, Ray Road off of 53 East, I'm not exactly.
It's at Marble Hill across from Calcium Project Division.
Brooks Road off of 53 East.
Mm-hmm.
Luke's Path, which is off of Little Creek Drive, I'm not sure where that is.
I can't remember up on
Pine View Court, Turnover Court, Mountain View Court, Mountain View Drive, that's all off of Collins Road. Collins Road will be repaved off of Hawkins Rock Road. Hopkins Lane off of 53 East. Scenic View, which is off of Hopkins Lane.
Scenic View is down here across from Prentice Turner's, out there
Right.
across, because we had the railroad tracks already reworked before we went and paved all
Twin
that.
Oaks Court off of Scenic View. Camp Road from 53 to Refuge Road, the 4-way.
Yeah.
Still Hollow Road. West Laurel Trace, which is off of Still Hollow, East Laurel Trace, West Bowling Road, East Bowling Road, those are all off Still Hollow. Turner Road and Turner Road Extension is what I'm showing for LNIC.
That road, when I got notified on that one out there by the church, I think we've got it tentatively set up for spring, but I think I talked to Faye about it, we were gonna try to get it before if we can get this paving done, we're gonna try to get it before the end of the year, just go ahead and move that road in there.
Oh, good.
Because it just goes out there, just dead ends anyway. And don't go out there, but there's an end of road maintenance sign out there, and I know some of them thinks it might need to go further, but there's actually a state length that road qualifies for. So all we can do is go out to the end of maintenance sign. It's not gonna go out there as far as some people might think.
Right.
So,
The one you had on West End is
Fire Tower,
Tower Road.
Fire Tower, I believe so, yeah. Fire Tower and those Hopkins Road, I don't know exactly where that was off of. Where is that?
It's gonna be a northern end where you're doing all your old Philadelphia stuff.
back in there somewhere. And I know that one back in there off of, where's the one we put that huge culvert pipe in this winter, off of, Getting old is not fun.
Oh, Philadelphia.
No, I'm talking about on the west end out there in Hinton.
Red Branch.
Back off in there, yeah. There's some of that we did. We
Big
looked at
hill.
that, yeah.
Big one, big one.
But we go from there.
Double pipe.
Mhm. But then the county's gonna come in and pay some on top of that, this summer too. This is all contract.
This is all, those are all they'll need,
This is all they'll need here,
32 total.
yeah. All right. But now we gotta start working on our plans for next year. And then we still got, if I'm not mistaken, there's still a few roads this year that's not on the LMIG list that's gonna get paid, and I can't remember what they are. Kim's got that list.
We need a copy of that, what you got, and what you got thus far for next year.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, get with John and see what Tim and Kim's got set up for next year, because we had, none of that's been approved yet. All right, any other question on the road paving schedule? None being, then we're gonna go on to a discussion of a forward view. I think that's something that Ms. Denny and Judge Wigginton had brought up. Any further discussion on that? I think Alan had suggested that it's more or less in my purview to pick up put the committees on there. I think I'm gonna refer that on to, I think me and Ms. Denny might need to discuss whom, because you need to keep, if you're gonna have the forward view, and Jerry needs to be involved, or Jerry sitting back there, Jerry needs to be involved in that also, to the fact that if you're gonna go huge committees, you might just forget it, you're not gonna get nothing accomplished. So, forward view needs to be part of the comprehensive plan, but yet you don't need to put 40 people on the committee. So, we'll probably be discussing, me and Ms. Denny probably discussing with you, because we can't meet together, but at least we can meet one at a time with you and discuss the forward view, what your plans are as we bring it forward, how you want to go. You got any?
We do plan to blend it with a comprehensive plan and make sure that it's following the same goals and that type of thing. You know, long-term goals. And we've got some good people that want to be on the committee. And like you said, we're thinking 20 people,
20-ish. And I would recommend not only put county people on there, but some city people on there.
Right.
Because, Jerry, you got any input to that?
Yeah, and the individuals that are being looked at are, you know, it's across the spectrum of people that reside within the county and the city. And, you know, I do understand the need to try to keep this group at a manageable level. And I think if you have a group of 20, you probably really end up with about 5 to 7 that, you know, roll up their sleeves and get the work done.
Yeah.
So I think it's a very manageable process, and I think it would be a good enhancement to the comprehensive plan, as well as provide an outlet to some folks that are really interested in trying to help get some things, you know, out on the table as far as strategic objectives. So I'll work very closely with Commissioner Denny, and we'll make sure we put some good process around it and keep you informed, as well as Commissioner Barnes, as to what's going on and the progress we're making.
All right. Any further comment to that? Before we go forward, let me back up a second on the roads. Tucker, on the roads, find out from Kim Quinton what roads he's planning on doing this year. That's not part of the LMIG. I don't think yet, those were not on that list.
Right.
So try to get that list together. We need it to Ms. Becky and Mr. Barnes. All right, item number 4 is the presentation of the 2016 audit by Bates, Carter and Associates. And I think you said we're going to postpone that until the county meeting. Are we going to have a Reader's Digest version? Or are we going to have to sit here an hour and a half and listen to her read all
No,
that?
she just does the Reader's Digest.
Okay.
She just hit the high points.
I mean, I don't mind making Jerry sit here for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I know Robin not going. Anybody got any questions about the audit though? It's going to be coming up in 2 weeks because we've got to turn it in by June the 30th, isn't it? June 30th, it's got to be turned in.
Does everything look good on that?
Everything looks good. I have a final draft. There's one item that they're, with one of the offices at the courthouse that they're wanting to look into a little bit more. So she wanted to be able to give you the final, you know, copy of the final audit, what we're going to turn into the state, rather than just a final draft.
Okay.
That's why we're waiting.
Anybody got a question on the audit? Well, that brings us down to item number 5 on the Family Connection contract. Back in February, correct me if I'm wrong, Ms. Lisa, but back in February, the board had already approved the continuation of the contract, Family Connections. In February, we got that contract yesterday, wasn't it, the day before yesterday, when it finally come in from the state. So it has been signed off, given to the individuals with Family Connections, so that has been done. And Miss Lisa here has got a copy of that final contract to put in our files. You need anything else on anything about the Family Connection contract?
It's totally reimbursable.
Yeah,
Contract, the county does contribute.
all right. All right, is there anything else we need to discuss while we're able to talk to one another? Roy, you got anything a brewing?
Yeah, just busy time of year. Got all the assessment notices out, dealing with everything, getting ready to get the digest cleaned up and turned over, and then y'all have all your fun with all your budget meetings and everything, and have us another big year on all that. And just a lot of activity in the county, a lot of interest in properties, a lot of changes and things, just really vibrant, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Nothing boring going on.
Tell me about the building on the corner on Main Street. Is the restaurant actually going in there?
Yes, they're working on doing a custom interior for the new tenant. From what I understand, it's gonna be an upscale type restaurant. However, you'll still be able to go in and get a hamburger, so, maybe not just octopus all the time, but anyhow. I think it's gonna be really well received, well done. And as you can tell, the property owners there have been over backwards to reclaim that building, keep its historical part intact, and I think we're gonna really be proud of what's done. But I do still want to file a protest that is no longer blue, because you can't give directions.
Well, I assure you it's been done in the past, but you can paint brick.
Okay.
I've seen them do it.
And I don't think that's gonna happen, but I do miss, it was so easy in Marietta, the big chicken, and Jasper, the blue building on the corner, we really lost something, but anyway.
What's the name of the restaurant? McRae's?
I have been told the name of the restaurant, but I cannot remember what
I
it
think
is.
McCrae's is what, the gentleman that's doing it has got other restaurants around the Atlanta area that are under that same name, so of course everybody's making assumptions. Not that rumors would spread in Pickens County by no means.
Well, they
but,
could.
Yeah. But I'll go on Facebook, everything's right on Facebook. Curtis, you got anything?
No.
Nothing burning, nothing on fire?
No, it's just like I like it.
All right. Jerry, you got any updates for this group?
I don't think so, Rob. Not beyond what's already been discussed as far as the restaurant coming in on Main Street. I think that'll be great. We're planning through the Chamber of Commerce some activities as we did last year to help, local residents get out, go downtown, and help support these businesses that are moving in. So I think it's going to be a great summer, and again, working very hard to make sure that we're supporting our businesses as you would expect from your Chamber of Commerce.
All right, thank you. Richard?
The comprehensive plan is moving forward. The first stakeholders committee meeting will be Tuesday, June 20th at 6:30 here in the downstairs Pickens room. And so I've sent out a preliminary save the date for our big list of folks who at least are interested. We know that who shows up will be a lot less than all the people we've got on our list. But, probably a week ahead of time, I'll send out a reminder note to folks. But again, Tuesday, June 20th at 6:30 in the Pickens room.
All right. You got percentage of how your building permits and all is doing?
Continues to do well. We're looking forward this year to a lot of inspections, given that we've continued to permit a lot more single-family houses than we have in the last few years. So yeah, this summer the inspections will really heat up because we permitted a lot in the spring of just new, traditional single-family houses, and they're all over the board. I mean, we've permitted 1,000 square foot houses, and we've permitted 10,000 square foot houses. So it varies people seem to like the fact that in Pickens, there's no minimum and no maximum. So they can, custom fit their needs and their desires.
All right. Ms. Fay?
I didn't think it was.
Only other thing I need to mention is, you're gonna see it's gonna look just like a match bus. Actually, it is a match bus. We were able to purchase one from the state. I've been trying 3 years to get one. It's a 9-passenger bus that we can use at the courthouse. We had it, had new brakes put on, had it reconditioned, had it washed, had all the stickers off of it. So it's a white one that'll be parked out back, primarily for use between the parking lot there behind the pig and the courthouse, and the sheriff's department. And you don't have to have a special license to drive it. Is air conditioned, all that. The generator for this building here, the new one should be installed the week of it's going to be delivered the week of the 15th, and the week after that, that generator will be installed at that time for this building. As soon as that generator is operating at a comfortable level, then the generator at the 911 system will be coming out. We won't need that one anymore, and we'll move that one over to the animal shelter. To that, where they can have a generator over there. Both of these are natural gas generators. The generator bids will be put out. We have got another federal bid package going out for generators for Pickens County for the water. We've already installed 2 here about 2 years ago. We've got four more that we're putting packages together for now for the pump stations for Pickens County. Those will be going out, hopefully the bids will be going out probably next week. For that, there'll be 3 permanent set generators and 1 portable to run our pumping stations. And also the water line on Yukon Road, Jones Mountain Road, whatever you want to call it, is water department has started on it as of 2 weeks ago. So it is heading its way towards Gilmer County as we speak. So that water line is actually going in, and also we've had some preliminary meetings with the representative of Gilmer County Water and Sewer Authority to discuss contracts or negotiations if we want to buy water from them or if we want to sell it one way or the other. So that project is going on. The project of Jerusalem Road, where we replaced a little over 3,000 feet of water line, has been completed. We got it out of me and Jerry knows where we got it out of the fields down there on cornfields down the bottom of the hill. Those lines have always been giving us issues. Murphy Bottoms down there. So we've got that line somewhere around 3,300 feet moved over next to the highway now, and it's all brand new. And we've also got the line completed down Town Creek Road and ready for tap-ons down there. And the boys have got the line completed on Bethel Road and already got water meters going in, being installed there. So that is going along well from the water department. Other than that, in the roads, everything is busy, everything is hopping.
I have a question about the bus at the courthouse. Are we going to hire a full-time driver, or how will that work?
The bus, no, we are not going to hire a full-time driver. The bailiffs can actually operate that bus, or one of the deputy sheriffs could operate that bus. There's no need to hire a full-time driver.
Do you expect them to embrace it, hopefully, and stuff?
Well, we've got that golf cart. The issue we were having, well, it's not a big issue, but a lot of people, when it's raining and all, did not like to try to slide in and out of that golf cart. This right here is what they would like to see. So we were able to pull off for one of the. If anybody else needs a bus like that, there's 300 over there behind the DOT office at Cartersville. But it takes you about 3 years to acquire one. So hopefully pine trees and all don't grow up around it before you can get it out. But this one here is one of the original Pickens County buses. We got the maintenance schedules on it, so we know how it's been treated. It works well. We just needed to replace the brakes on it, and the thing runs great. Gasoline engine, so it's not, and everything works.
Is it heating and air?
It's heating in here, and it'll haul 9 passengers. I think you can go up to, what, 12 or 15 passengers without having a special license.
Good.
So it'll work good there. Jerry, you got anything?
No.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here. This lasted about 25 minutes. hope you'll have a good weekend, and be safe for your vacation times, 'cause it won't be long before school starts back. It seems like. All right, thank y'all.